everyone, welcome back. I'm Lissy, and this isn't my Upgrowth Decades Challenge. This is actually a current household on a sim that I've been playing for a while. And I was going to wait to start recording until she woke up, but we are being broken into by Caleb here. So I figured I'd just go ahead and start a little early while we watch the scene unfold. This is Cassandra Goth. And so I started playing her back when Discover University first came out. She's kind of my test sim for all the Discover University features. I played her through high school, and now we're here. We did our first 2 semesters. Oh, poor girl. This is just not a fun situation. I wasn't expecting this. But she did her first 2 semesters in a dorm, and now we moved her out here into an apartment for a bit more peace and quiet, and also so she could start establishing her own life a little bit more. I tried to give her a lot of skills while she was in high school, so she's quite a well-rounded sim, I feel like. But then I randomly rolled some numbers to figure out what she was going to study. So she's been going to the University of Britechester for a degree in villainy, which I wasn't expecting for her, and I wasn't entirely sure what to do with it, because I don't really like any of the degrees or any of the job options that were associated with villainy for her as a sim. When she was in high school, she has the, what is this called? Musical genius trait. And so she focused a lot on the violin, but she also feels to me a lot like a nerd type. So she studied a whole lot, really focused on her grades. And she also did some working out in high school and did the video gaming skill. So she has a lot of interest in a lot of hobbies. And now that she's in the villainy degree, she's been working on her fitness, her handiness, and her logic. And mischief, I think, too. Handiness and fitness might have been, what's that called? The extra class? I totally am blanking on what that word is. But electives. She's doing Salvadoradian culture this semester as her elective. So she only has, 5 course credits left? So she's in her junior year in American terms, 3rd semester of college that she's been doing. She's taking a full load. We have 2 days left, so today is Sunday, next day is Monday, and I think Monday might be the last day. If not, Tuesday is definitely the last day. So we still have a lot of schoolwork to get done with. I'm so sorry. I hope that you wake up soon. But it's also, I'm going to pause it here just for a second while I finish explaining kind of her story. She's also, interestingly enough, following Sims 2 lore in that she is dating Don Lothariel right now, and I might have them get engaged today. We'll see how it goes. First of all, how are we doing? Fun, social, and hunger are all way down. Let's go ahead and come here and get some leftovers. She has the high energy protein plate that will make her energized there. And then we've been kind of working on our money as we go. So you'll sit down and you'll watch TV. If Tiny Living stuff comes out before I move out of this apartment, it would be really fun to furnish it with that stuff. But this apartment is a fixer-upper apartment, so I don't know how long I'll be okay with staying here. And depending on when she marries Dawn, because I am totally happy with that. Just see how it goes and see what happens. She's a very focused and determined type sim, so it's been fun to play her. Personality-wise, with aspiring to be top of her class and very determined and things like that, she feels a lot like me, maybe? I don't know if that's weird to say or not. It's kind of funny that she's watching College Cram as a college student. I guess she really relates to it. But, thinking about your dad, that's fun. The interesting thing is, so I was kind of trying to figure out how are we going to use a villainy degree for this sim who's just not really evil-minded at all. I don't know. So how are we going to tie that into her thing? So what I'm doing here, and she's already kind of working on it, she's a freelance artist, and I'm going to have her focus on the forgery gigs. So she's going to be high in the art community, maybe develop a reputation for herself, but really she's going to make all of her money through forged art. So that's kind of a fun story. She already made some. We bought the TV and the end table and the couch with 1,500 simoleons that we made from a forged piece that we sold yesterday. So that's how she's paying for her own program here. Let's actually pull this open and see if there is anything else. Underground art collector. Yep. Pays 1540. Are there any better ones than just that one? No, I think we'll just go ahead and take that. I did just see the 100% definitely legal job listed below it as I took this job. That one's not going to be due for a while. Tuesday. Ooh, with our finals coming in too, that's going to be a problem. Alright, let's speed up a little bit here. Oh, The Sims 3. What a time. I played The Sims 3 up until November of 2016 because I wasn't convinced about The Sims 4 at first. I liked all of the add-ons that came with The Sims 3 expansion pack wise. What do we need to do here? What am I working on? We're not doing our job. We are advanced world domination. We have to take an exam for that, but I feel like we've studied a little bit, so we're already ready. Let's check on our term paper for bonding through torment. University, coursework, term paper, bonding through torment is normal, and Salvadoradian. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just submit both of those. They're normal quality. She has a B GPA right now. She had a C minus or a C plus her first semester because I was still figuring out the university system and I didn't realize quite how much work it took to get a decent grade. Did you submit that one? Good job. Now we're going to come here. Not study, term paper. Submit plagiarized? No. Submit the regular term paper. So that's done. Did that. Class in 3 days. We're going to have to work on our presentation next because you have to kind of work to make sure. Cannot do it yet. What kind of quality do we have going on here? Normal. Okay. I'm just going to leave that up. We have a little bit of homework to do, but we are super uncomfortable for one, which is not good. But we also want to be social. So we are going to come here and pause for 2 seconds. Where is Ask on Date? Dawn Lothario. And she's been in her 3rd semester. She has 16 days until aging up. I turned aging off for about 2 weeks there because it didn't feel quite right for her to go through her entire young adulthood life in university. So I wanted her to still have some young adult time left after she graduated. Here we go. We'll see if this date, if it gets high enough for both of them to get engaged now, and then they might even get married and start living together next semester. Oh, you're stressed out too? Why? Let's talk about handiness. You've had to use that a lot in your fixer-upper apartment, haven't you? Flea market could be cool. She might be able to pick up some things for her apartment. Share ideas. Discuss your stressed mood, or his stressed mood. I haven't edited Dawn's look yet. I probably will once they're married, once he's in my household. Look at those vampire bites on her cheek. What I've noticed about Cassandra is that you talk about guys having a baby face a lot, but she has a total baby face. And if I don't have kind of a mature makeup look going on with her, she looks like she's 12 years old. So she's kind of matured in her look as I've been playing her. And we're focusing kind of on dressing our look too, with high heels and an outfit like this. Because she's trying to be in an art community, so it's kind of a high class thing. Don't go away. Where are you going? Come back. We love you. No? Okay. Do we have specific doors that we need to focus on? Yes. She needs to come here. Where's our other? He's going all the way upstairs. He had an icon for a bath above his head. Is he going to go take a bath? Interesting. Alright, you do that if you want. We will take care of ourselves for a moment. Honestly, she could use a bath tube. I'm not going to do that. We'll wash our hands and brush our teeth and see if that brings our hygiene up. It's not a big deal. We just bring a toothbrush with us into public whenever we go to a park. That's normal. Actually, her hygiene's gonna be fine. Let's try to cheer ourselves up really fast. No? Or not. Or we can just come to the park and do homework. What's Dawn up to? Nice. Push-ups in a towel in public. That's understandable. Is he gonna come sit with us? Stop that. We can do our homework later. It's more important that we focus on Dawn right now. Let's not sit together, actually. Let's come here and see if we can get him to cloud gaze with us. Hopefully that would help our mood. Although we need 2 positive. 3 might be what we need in order to cancel out the uncomfortable mood of any positive moodlet.
Grenoble.
Oh, Kubepta.
There you go. Be cute. I definitely need to update Don's look. I don't think that he looks like he goes very well with Cassandra right now. But she met him... I think he was the mascot for Brychester for a while, which is how she originally got to know him. And then she ran into him again at a debate competition. And they started talking then, and it was New Year's Eve, and so they went out together to the local bar, and that's when they became boyfriend and girlfriend. And that was when, after that, she decided to move out into the apartment and kind of do her own thing so that she could focus more on establishing herself in her career. There you guys go. And you're not in a good mood yet. What is that? 1 and 1. Interesting. Okay. Well, they've socialized enough. Let's start to be a little bit romantic here. Let's blow a kiss.
Hey, boy. Pliva. Shursha. Panishka Luma.
She looks so unhappy. I'm just
Nardable.
trying to help your life progress a little bit. You don't have to be grumpy about it.
Lingo.
Oots.
Compliment his appearance.
No.
We'll put the walls up so that we don't have a distracting view.
Vina.
Griffin new play.
Embrace him.
Haha, crazo. Zamona's arrow. Skin bow.
Can't propose yet.
Babe.
Oh, we need our higher romance. We can work on that. Are there any activities we can do around this park to work on our friendship meter? Can't really go fishing in those little spots. I sold her soccer ball because when I moved her out, she totally ran out of money. We could go get food together. That's not a bad idea. Are you hungry? No, you're just tired. They're probably not going to get engaged today, to be fair. Okay, let's try to be friends a little bit more, actually. Ask him about his degree. I don't think he has one.
Vermoid.
Sure, sir.
Kimbo. Yarb.
Majoring in fine art. He's attending university. That's interesting.
Reba.
Discuss color theory. I don't think he has a job right now. Awkward? No. That's not good. Come on, guys. She's not even hungry at all. Okay, we are going to stop this date here. I'm just going to go ahead and send her home so she can focus on her needs and on her university a bit more. Neither of them were really ready to get engaged, it seems like. We're not traveling with anybody. We're traveling by ourselves. Okay, I'll see you guys back at her apartment. Okay, so we're back. When she came home, she had her low hygiene and low energy, so I had her take a shower and take a quick nap. And now we are ready to go again to start studying. That presentation is ready. Let's go ahead and do our homework for Maniacal Laugh. And really, what I have discovered about university is that it is just a grind. It takes a lot of focus. Why can't I move this? You're not using it. But whatever. It takes a lot of focus and actual energy to get good grades out of the university. So we're working on it. I want her to do well. I don't remember what you need to graduate with honors. Does it just mean that you need to be in one of the distinguished degrees, or is that a certain GPA? Honestly, she's the first sim that I'm going to have complete a university degree, so I am still totally new to this and just learning. All right. Now that you did that, let's go ahead and play a game. Sims Forever. This is what I would do, too, if I lived alone. Just play Sims in all of my free time. She's not quite tired enough for me to send her to bed yet, although I should probably have her get your leftovers again, come and sit on your couch to eat them, and watch TV before bed. What are you going to want to watch tonight? And I'm going to put the laptop away now that she's not using that spot. I'm really excited for Tiny Living. Part of the reason that I'm not playing the Decades Challenge right now is because they're in a tiny house. I think it's going to qualify as a micro house. I think it's 5 by 4 tiles plus 1 extra for the chimney, which is 21, if my math is correct, tiles wide. And I don't know how often I'm going to try and play in a micro house, so I figured I might as well try and play it with them at least once when I get the pack. She just got nauseated from one of her lot traits, which is grody. I rolled to randomize the traits for the lot besides the needs TLC apartment one, and she got grody, which totally works for this apartment. And she also got fast internet, which works for her as a sim. It's one of the things that she would try and get. She almost qualified for the esports competitor scholarship. So we applied for it, but we didn't end up getting it. I think she was only just at the 3rd level of the skill, which is, I think, the bare minimum that you need to qualify. Come on. Catch up with me, game. We have things to do, degrees to earn. I'm just saving because you never know. Now she's sleeping. She doesn't even have any curtains, which would be really difficult for me to sleep in. And we have some money now. I sold the, what was it? The reward object she got from that gold date, and that was worth 600 simoleons. So if you're low on cash, go on some dates, and you can earn significant money by dating. MC Command Center is working for me again. I had it turned off after the recent patch, but on the forums, people were saying that it's working. So I turned it back on. And it's mostly working. I get an error pop up once in a while, and I think it's related to university stuff, but I'm not 100% sure, so we're just gonna roll with it. It's Monday, it's 6:43. How are we looking? When do our classes start? Oh, we need to do this presentation, but when do our classes start? Because that's important too. 11, 1:30, and 3. So we should do this at 8, right as soon as we can. To get rid of the nauseated trait, I could have her... I can't have her throw up. Interesting. I wonder why. I've been able to do that in the past. In an hour? Okay. Oh, it's not 8. What class is in an hour? Oh, Advanced World Domination is the class she has today. That's right. It is the last day of class, so I need to make sure we do this presentation today. So I'm going to go ahead... What are we going to do here? Nauseated. Cram for the exam. Anticipation. She is just not doing very well right now. You're going to be just fine, Cassandra. You've got this. This is your 3rd round of doing finals, so you are going to be okay. Alright, we'll jump back in a minute if anything interesting happens, or depending on how her finals go. Alright, we're back because, you know, the apartment life is happening. She's just trying to do some of her actual job work in the background, and her neighbors are being noisy. Fortunately, well, I mean, it is making her upset, but it's only just afternoon, so it's not like she's trying to sleep right now. So she'll be able to calm down before bed. Currently, she is studying the reference images. She did go to both of her classes. She got her final exam done, and I think it gave me the good pop-up for that. Yeah, I think that's that one from the class. So she's doing well. She did her final exam, she turned in her paper, all of her homework is complete, she got the presentation done. So we're doing all right. We're just working on our job now. Go ahead and grab your sketch pad for freelancer, make your forgery. What's the description for this job again? Okay, right here, underground art collector. How do you feel about the reappropriation of famous paintings held in private collections? Moral gray area or justified usage of artistic skill? I'm not talking about stealing anything, just a little forgery, my friend. Let's be straight. If you're going to be a Debbie do-gooder, don't bother applying. But if you're willing to roll up the sleeves on your smock front and get painting, then we've got a job for you.
Ah,
It's an interesting take for her for an artist sim. I'm also trying to stick with the purple and grays and black color scheme for her. It works well and it kind of sticks with her original character. And the ponytail from University is just super cute on her. Do it? Can we turn it in and make some money? Send to client for approval. This work doesn't meet. Okay, let's go ahead. Freelancer, edit rejected content. The forgery. Now she's mad. Is she mad enough to go and knock on the door, though? I think she is. She didn't stick around for the welcome wagon, so she has a negative relationship with both neighbors already. I think Penny Pizzazz is still in this apartment, and these guys are just some randoms. Let's complain angrily. Hey, I can't focus on my illegal forgery work with you making so much ruckus. Oh, and now I feel bad because he was apologetic. He didn't know. Oh well. Let's go back to making our money. I'm really excited for Tiny Living stuff, mostly because of this art style for the pack. I like it a lot. He is just dancing alone in his apartment. That's a glitch, but it's really funny, so we can watch him, because that's more interesting than watching her write on a digital sketch pad. But anyways, I'm really excited for Tiny Living to come out next week. I think all of the objects in the cast are really pretty for me, and I like the combo items a lot. I just don't see how much I'm going to actually be using the lot traits and the lot restrictions for building small lots, because I like to play family sims, so I will have to see. Trying to make a family house 100 tiles or even less large is going to be quite the struggle. You can work on that a little bit faster. I might even skip through time here a little bit more, and we'll just jump in whenever her final grades pop up, because it'll kind of be interesting to see what she ended up getting. So, stay with me, and we'll see you in a second. We're back again. She finished up her first forgery job, and I'll show you the text for that in a second. And she made $15.40 at least, but there's no other forgery-esque jobs right now, so we're going to take this forensic sketch artist one instead. It's only a painting level 2, but it's most in vein with the type of, career I see her going for. Drama, intrigue, the unspoken threat of a retaliatory hit from a disgruntled crime boss. All this and more awaits those brave enough to assist the local police department with crafting composite sketches of wanted criminals. If you're a qualified artist, bring a sample of your best work and meet with a detective. You may get paid today. So, maybe that's part of the story, is that she was found out for her forgeries, and now the law is like, hey, we'll use your skills for good instead of for bad, and let you get away with, I don't know. Kind of like Penelope Garcia, how she was found for hacking and then started working for the team in Criminal Minds. Something like that. We're just working with the story as it comes here. She is definitely working on her handiness skill, though, because of all of the things that go wrong in this apartment. I mean, she might be kind of terrible at it, but I at least have her try and fix the problems before I call the landlord on them. Go. Do it again. You can do it. You don't have to be embarrassed. Nobody saw you fail but yourself, so. She has this bike. I had her riding it a lot in University, but then when we moved into this apartment, we had to sell a lot of our stuff. And so, and also she just doesn't really go anywhere anymore. She stays in her apartment a lot of the time. Alright, we'll be back. I still want to see those final grades. Alright, so her final grades for her third semester just popped up. She was just working on her new job, the same one for the detectives. We have an A- in Advanced World Domination, an A- in Bonding Through Torment, a D in Perfecting the Maniacal Laugh, which is really bad because I think she did everything for it. She was late to class once. So, that's weird. And a C- in Salvadoradian Culture and Cuisine. She has a B- term GPA, but her overall GPA is still a B. We'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll sign up for another semester. What do we have left? She only needs one class to graduate, so we're going to do fisticuff stuff. Yep. So she did pass with the D. The D was passing, it just... F, I guess, is the only one that doesn't do it. She'll be at home in her apartment. Villainy degree class is 240. Scholarship future star totally doesn't have anything to do with villainy. She got that for music and art. But you know, the scholarship money still comes in. Scholarship on merit, another scholarship on merit, and another scholarship on merit means she doesn't have to pay a thing. I did have to take out just under 400 simoleon student loan last semester, though, because I was trying to get her enough money to move into her own apartment then, so... Do we have to even pay anything for that? Let's make a loan payment and see how much that is. And yeah, we're in our final semester here, so she can focus on her work and on her relationship with Dawn a lot more than she has to focus on her school anymore. Minimum loan balance 38. We could just pay the whole loan off because she's making money now. Let's do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and we'll leave off with Cassandra Goth having just started her last semester unless she fails miserably at the University of Brychester. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was fun for you to watch. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I have about 6 other save files that I have started before I started my YouTube channel for real. So I'm going to be playing those saves still in my free time, and once in a while I may show them off to you. So if that's something that you guys want to see, go ahead and let me know, and otherwise have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.